This month's Mythoard for May included a pad of 7mm hexes. It also included a little card describing how to use what kind of symbols to use on hex maps. I'll talk about that in this video. It took me a minute to think about the 7mm hex paper. What would you do with it? It's kind of small. The pad is an A7, which is a European standard for paper. When I draw my maps, I tend to use A3 paper, which is 16 times the size of this pad. So these are kind of small. But then I thought about it a bit more, and I pulled out a 3x5 card, and see if you can see this. A 3x5 card is a little bit larger than the A7 paper. So that gave me an idea. Why don't I take a can of spray adhesive? If you'll see it in craft stores. It's available on Amazon. A can costs about a little over $5, $5.25, $5.50, and you'll probably, what I'm suggesting, you'd never run out of it. What you would do is put a sheet of newspaper, go outside, don't use spray adhesive inside. Voice of experience speaking on that. Don't do that because it's very sticky stuff. Draw your little map up on the pad of paper, on the little pad, and this gives you your hex, and I suggest doing the standard style that the Judges Guild came up with, which is 5 miles per hex. That's 5 miles across. Take the paper, put the image down, spray the back side of it with adhesive, and then carefully apply a 3x5 card on it. And if you do that, that'll give you a 3x5 card with a nice hex map on it. Now, alternatively, if you want to go find how to do that with Visio and print out a Visio hex grid on 3x5 cards, that would be better quality, but it requires a bit more playing and futzing with 3x5 cards in your printer and playing with Visio, and you may not own Visio or something like that. But the Mythoard cards, it would allow you to create little adventures that you could put in your 3x5 card deck and take with you, which would be very portable. That's an interesting approach to dealing with the little cards. Now, for me, I'm much more computer oriented, and I couldn't deal with going back to 3x5 cards. It would drive me insane, because I would be printing them out and trying to figure out how to do that, and then just get insane and mark up move back to the computer, because it's much easier, because I've been dealing with that for so long. But I understand some of you like paper and pencil, and it would allow you to put your overland maps in the same format that you normally would do for your dungeons with your 3x5 cards, and actually give you your DM's map, and you can actually draw up a player's map too if you wanted to do that too, and give them that. It would allow you to take them with you in a very portable fashion, because the paper itself is it's very light, because that's what you want. You want the hex not to be the main artifact of the printing. So it would be somewhat useful for certain people. I don't think it is widely be used. It was an interesting idea. The quality of the paper seems to be okay. The quality of the little card appears to be relatively good. I mean, it describes how to draw things like farms and ruins and towers and temples and a volcano and woodlands. So you could do use these little symbols on there. There are other symbols that you can find that people would normally use, and it would allow you to mark up your card and have a nice portable deck. If you like my video, press the thumbs up button. I'd appreciate that. Or if this interests you, you can always subscribe to my channel. There's a button right above. I look forward to hearing some comments. Tell me what you think about this, and I'll try and reply, and we can see if I'll do some more of these. Thank you.